Come on.
In the time of trouble, whom shall I fear? God's been my shelter. Oh, God's been right here. I'll testify tomorrow, just like today. My Lord's been with me all the way. I've been through the lowest valley, climbed the highest hill, been an empty vessel. I've been Holy Spirit filled, had many tears and sorrows, many happy days. My Lord's been with me all the way.
Remember the glad things, think about the sad, count up the good and number the bad. Tell me the answer, or did I hear you say, my Lord's been with you all the way?
I've been through the lowest valley, climbed the highest hill, been an empty vessel. I've been Holy Spirit filled, had many tears and sorrows, many happy days. My Lord's been with me all the way.
When I talk to Moses, when I sit down with John, when I reminisce with Noah about the things my Lord has done throughout the endless ages, every saint is gonna say, my Lord's been with me all the way. And I've been through the lowest valley, climbed the highest hill, been an empty vessel. I've been Holy Spirit filled, had many tears and sorrows, many happy days. My Lord's been with me all the way. Oh, yeah. I've been through the lowest valley, climbed the highest hill, been an empty vessel. I've been Holy Spirit filled, had many tears and sorrows, many happy days. My Lord's been with me all the way. Oh, yes. My Lord's been with me. 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 My Lord's been with me all the way.
Thank you, Lord, have mercy. Can I just ask you this? How many of you tonight, it's the very first time to see the Perrys in person? Just hold your hand up. Very first time. You didn't know what you was getting into tonight, did you? This young man down here that sings the lead has absolutely, he is, he's...
You better come up with something.
He is a great guy, I'm telling you. No, from the bottom of our heart, this guy right here has been an absolute jewel for the Perrys. I mean that he's the funniest one human being I have ever been around. There is never a dull moment with this guy right here. But you know what? He's such a great singer. We just put up with him anyway. I want you to know. He comes all the way from Charleston, South Carolina. He's got aunts and uncles and cousins and nephews and cats and dogs and chickens. I mean, he brought everybody from South Carolina, and he has recently been walking around, and you cannot keep a shirt on him because he busts every button in the chest. He is a proud new daddy of a little baby boy. Would you give Mr. David Hill a nice hand? The young lady that sings the soprano part. Now, this is a very, very special night for her. She has just been praying and longing for the day that we could get a new live album and live video that thousands, hopefully even millions, would listen to all across the country, because she needs a husband, just to be honest with you. If you do purchase one of these videos and you see her, she is single. It doesn't matter if you're 10 years from now you're buying this video, she will still be single, I'm sure. We have done declared her the old maid of our bunch, I want you to know. She is 27 years old. She is from Auburn, Alabama. And guys, Auburn, Alabama. We got some Alabama people. That's all right. That's okay. She's from Auburn, but she's the biggest Roll Tide fan you've ever met in your life. Of course, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to tell you who I pull for. I don't think I ought to volunteer that information to you. But she does a great job on the soprano. This year, by the Singing Youth Fan Award, she was nominated in the top 5 soprano singers of all of gospel music. Would you give Nicole Watts a big hand? Nicole! Oh, they love you. We're going to cry. This little lady right here that sings the alto part, there is no way that I can make it without her. Outside of my salvation, the greatest thing that ever happened to Tracy Lee Stuffle is this pretty little thing right here. And I'll tell you what, I mean that too. Now, I'm being nice, okay? I do. There's no way that I can make it without her, all right? I mean, we are together, folks. We're together 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're on the bus, we're together. We're at home, we're together. We go to the grocery store. We go to the grocery store on Monday nights together. On Tuesdays, we hang clothes out on a clothesline together because she ain't tall enough to reach our clothesline. I have to go out and help her. But can I tell you, when it comes to singing the alto part, and I know you know this by your response on I'm Still Amazed, there absolutely is none any finer than this little precious lady right here. And I want you to give my wife, Libby Perry Stuffle, a nice hand. My name is Tracy Stuffle. I wouldn't dare let them introduce me. I want you to know that. I sing the bass. You don't have to clap, but it sure would be nice. All right? That makes up all the game. Now, when we were putting this recording together, we did all new songs except for this song that we're fixing to do for you. And the reason that we recorded this song is on one of our latest album reviews, we had somebody that reviewed one of our recordings, and they said nice things about our recording, but they got down to one part that really struck a nerve with us. And they put in there that we had always been noted. Every recording, it's not something that we planned to do, it's just something that happened. But that every recording we did, we seemed like had to go back and bring out an old song. And that the Perrys needed to quit doing old songs. People were tired of hearing the old songs. And that they needed to move on to newer material. That nobody cared anything about old songs anymore. Can I tell you, that hurt our feelings, just to be honest with you. So we decided that we would not go back and just do an old song, but that we would go back and do an original Dad Spear song. And if you know anything about the Spear family and Dad Spear, you had to sing every little note just right. Can I tell you, I have been challenged. I nearly had a nervous breakdown trying to get my part right on this song. But we got in the studio, we're worried about doing all the parts, and before we knew what happened, we brought in a choir. Camp meeting broke out right there in the studio. And it was so good, we just wanted to go ahead and do it for you tonight. And the best way to explain what happened in the middle of that studio is just like this song title said, "Oh, the glory did roll." Listen, all right?